Hey everybody, this is Tom from Tune Up and Travel here. I'm going to do a review of the Martin LXM, or Little Martin, or Traveler guitar as some people call it. I've had this thing for a good while now. I've had a chance to put it through its rounds, to say the least. I've had it anywhere from downtown Barcelona in Spain to beaches in southern Thailand, Boston Harbor here in the United States, and even used it to bounce pine cones into a cup when I was stranded in some mountains in Tekapo, New Zealand. So I've had a chance to really put it to the test. It's been through rain, massive heat waves, anything you can think of for 6 months, and it's on that trip, and it's held up very well. I'm sure the thing on most people's minds whenever you're looking at a smaller guitar is sound quality. This is where I think that this guitar really shines when you compare it to its brother or sister guitar, the Martin Backpacker. I own that guitar as well. Well, hold on, I'll grab it real quick. It's right here. This is the Backpacker guitar. As you can see, it's a lot thinner. Honestly, they weigh almost about the same. This is a solid wooden body guitar. Well, not solid, but it's all made out of wood. This is mostly laminate. You can get an LXM Martin in a wooden body, and I actually did have a chance to play the two when I was in the store and made this purchase. I didn't notice much of a difference, and I opted for the laminate body because you don't have to worry as much about heat or moisture, any of that kind of stuff that can cause the body to warp. Like I said, I did a lot of hitchhiking with this thing, walking through the rain and everything. My pack had a rain fly. This did not. It was only in its padded case, which we'll get to that in a second. But as you can see, this thing, it's been through it all, and it looks practically brand new, minus a little bit of dust where I need to clean it there. It held up really well. So in terms of sound quality, I think it's great. It could be a bit deeper, but you're going to have that regardless with any smaller size guitar. This is 2/3 size, by the way, compared to a normal guitar. I'll play a little bit for you if it's in tune. I haven't played this thing in quite a while since I've been home. Well, there you go. It stays in tune. It does stay in tune pretty well too. But you can see it's deeper than you would expect. I don't know how that will pick up on the camera, but it's deeper than you'd expect a smaller guitar to be. Much better than that thing, which sounds like a bunch of tin cans with rubber bands tied to it or something. It's honestly, I don't carry that backpacker guitar unless I'm kayaking or something where there's a chance I might lose a guitar. Which I could lose that, and I wouldn't really care, honestly, too much. That sounds bad, but I was pretty disappointed in that guitar. So this one, I put it through the rounds. It's held up great. The case, we'll talk about the case for a second. It comes with a padded soft case. It's in the other room, so I'll put a picture up here. And as you can see in that picture, I keep a ukulele in the front pocket of that case. It's a pretty big pocket. I keep the ukulele, plus I keep some shakers, a foot tambourine, and some strings in there, and that about packs it full. My only complaint with the case is that if you're doing a lot of busking, performing on the street, you can't really use it as a tip holder. So I carry a little pan with me to do that with. Although, that's not much of a complaint because it wasn't designed to do that. For everything it's designed for, protecting the guitar and being lightweight, it works wonderfully, and they did a fantastic job on it as far as that goes. If you'll see in one of my blog posts on the website, I talk a little bit about this guitar and how I carry it. That case has backpack straps on it, but if you're carrying a big backpack, I loosen up one of the straps and it essentially rests kind of like this on my side. It'll sit about there, or sometimes it'll hang down in front of me kind of sideways like that. It's really pretty easy to carry around. The thing, I would say, weighs about as much as 2 or 3 small water bottles would weigh. I try to make these comparisons on something that people could pick up around the house to get an idea. That's what I would say about that much. All in all, if I was going to rate it 1 to 10, I'd give it 9 out of 10. And the reason I don't give it 10 out of 10 is because I would reserve a rating like that for something that insanely blows me away. And while this thing is a really awesome guitar, it hasn't like melted my face off with its quality in terms of the sound. The sound is great, don't get me wrong, but it's still not as good as a full-size guitar, which would make me give it 10 stars, because that would blow my mind, because I don't think it's possible for them to do that. So, Martin, don't hold that extra star against you, because I think you did a fantastic job with this guitar. I recommend it to anybody who's looking for a travel guitar. I use it for backpacking, hiking, even just to play around a campfire. It's a wonderful little instrument. Highly recommend it to anybody. I don't want to quote an exact price, but I think they're at $289, somewhere around there. Not bad at all for the brand name, Martin. I highly recommend it, guys. Hit the subscribe button if you want to stay tuned for music videos, travel tips, more gear reviews, and whenever I leave in a couple of months to travel through South America, I'll be doing a video blog series, or a vlog, if you will. And so yeah, hit subscribe, share with your friends, and stay tuned. And thanks for listening, guys.
Think that you don't know anybody that could be so bad. But if you did, you'd be wondering where I'm at. Well, I'll be home when tomorrow morning, and I